I'm looking so forward to that. Finally.
Assume nothing.
And I'm very excited how it works with Lae'zel, because I think it will be a sequence where we clash a lot. And I hope it doesn't come to, like, I don't know.
Wait. These markings. Tirsu script scratched in the ground. As I expected. A creche must be nested in the temple below. We must go there at once.
Just script, you said. What does it mean?
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel. Every letter is spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them.
Come, let's get to the creche. That's why we're here.
Very well. You may lead. But if we stray too far that our chance is lost, I'll make my way there alone.
Oh boy. You're about to see how brutal Githyanki are, unfortunately.
Interesting.
With everything we saw so far, I'm not at all surprised. I'm completely expecting that. It's Lathander. See? The dawning sun.
Blessed be you, pilgrim. Take respite now in the dawn's loving gaze.
Looks like Lathander, god of the dawning sun.
Thanks, Garon, for confirming that.
Yes? Who goes there?
Lady Esther.
A friendly face. Oh, you are a sweet, sweet blessing, my dear. You know, I've had nothing but trouble all day. I've been accosted, chased, insulted. Look over there. Do you see that wretched little hive?
No, the camera doesn't move. It looks like a temple.
Oh, it certainly looks that way. But inside, it is swarming with brutish, stupid, rude Githyanki.
Brutish and rude by your wretched standards. But stupid. Kchucky.
Your charming companion would call it a creche. But it was built on what remained after the Githyanki slaughtered all of the monks. I'd call it a murderous training camp.
Acutely observed on both counts.
Honestly, I was doing them a favor offering to buy one of their eggs. And how am I repaid? Attacked and run off like some transient.
But she must be quite powerful if she manages to run away from like a whole creche full of Githyanki. You try to buy one of their children.
What? No, of course not. I was merely... well... Look, it's just an egg. The Society of Brilliance asked me to acquire one of their roe so they can incubate it and, once it hatches, raise the spawn in their tradition.
Please, do enlighten me. What is this tradition?
The Society believes a Githyanki raised in a peaceful, nurturing environment can overcome its violent nature. I'm sure your friend would agree. A Githyanki is as likely to forsake its violent nature as a gnome is to fly.
But like to steal an egg for that is also quite harsh. Even though on the other side I guess it's a merciful child. Violence is taught, not inherited. You don't need to steal a child to know that.
You've been sipping from the same goblet as the Society. Perhaps you'd be willing to help then, to prove your point. They may have chased me away, but surely the Gith would welcome a person with such sympathetic views to their creche. And once inside, you could simply purloin an egg.
I want to see Lae'zel's
Still
reaction.
one of Gith's own. I will slit your throat for even suggesting it.
I'm not talking to you. You'll be well compensated, of
Ouch.
course. Just bring me an egg.
Let's take option 2 and just not talk about it anymore. Do you have any equipment worth trading? Cause I don't want to kill her, but I also don't want to be part of like stealing still well, yeah, an egg. I don't know how it works with Githyanki, but like an unborn child?
I should hope so. When adventure calls, I am always thoroughly prepared. Take a look.
Let's take a look. More shopping. Yay. Gold ingot. Let's first just sell our stuff. Not gonna sell our mark. Our ball. We're not gonna sell our mug. Sell smug. Let's sell some underwear. And some rotten food. I'm gonna sell our instruments, of course. I don't think I will use them that often, like the one beside my violin, but it's still nice to have. Is there anything interesting? I don't think so. I don't think there's any... Ah, the scroll of evidence might be interesting. And also the careful art of tier 2 ciphers. I think with that we can read the Githyanki script. Okay, what do you sell? Clutches, cold damage, gloves of painful striking, boots of elemental momentum. A scythe or a war pig named Hoppy. Kinda ironic. She sells cabbages. And a potion of greater healing. Lots of dye. Knee as a quarterstaff. Graceful clove. Cat's Grace. You gain Cat's Grace and increase your dexterity score by 2 to a maximum 20. Nimble as cat. You gain +1 to dexterity saving throws and also increase your jump distance by 1.5 meters. That's quite the nice clove. Especially because you can just... We're gonna take that. Because the Cat's Grace is the enhanced ability for dexterity, so we also have advantage on all of our dexterity checks. Yeah, definitely. Definitely gonna use that. Let's have a look if we can sell something else. Sell the blast pendant. Covered mysteries. Other Grimskull helm we can give to Lae'zel. Remember that?
Now, I believe you have places to be.
Didn't really accept your job, but anyway. So, let's take it and let's have a look how it looks. And also, our AC actually stays the same because we got a +2 to dexterity. See? Ooh. It's showing lots of skin. Not that I complain. I mean, it looks kind of hot. Because we're a tiefling. Yeah, anyway. But now we should have advantage. Yeah, Cat's Grace has advantage on dexterity checks and only takes half damage from falling. Nice. Really cool. Give the Grimskull helm to Lae'zel. Also disable the showing of helmets.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay. I mean, there's also lots of other paths to explore here. I would just go, because I don't know how Lae'zel actually reacts. I would go for the creche or for the temple first.
This view's almost worth the walk.
It's looking quite nice. And, yeah. And after dealing with the Githyanki, we can have a look around here.
Approach the fairy in Lathander's grace. May his gaze shine upon you, pilgrim.
Yeah, not found a helmet yet I like. I like it without hiding it. No, it's strength. Anyway. Yeah, in general, I don't like how helmets look in video games, or maybe also in general.
That was tough. This can't have been used in a while.
That's quite cool. Oh, and even the fairy has the thunder symbols. They really went out of their way. Ah, but I also could have just taken the road here. Didn't have to use it. Anyway, now we're here. Ah, Shadowheart! Bye! Sad. And Lae'zel is like, oh no! How sad. Ah, I think we just discovered, we're just about to discover another waypoint, so that will work out. The Pilgrim's Curse. Loot everything people left here for Lathander. Okay, but first let's read the Pilgrim's Prayer. Good morning, Lathander. I suppose all mornings for you are good. You're making them up out of all the bright bits of night and getting them shine worthy and such. I've seen you boys, Luke and Elliot, and I should like them to see lots of our nice sun-ups. So if you would watch over them, I should be most thankful. I'm poor as muck, but have some heart left to give. That which has not been eaten up by the boys and their mum. So that bit is yours if you keep them seeing sunrises. Thanks. Harrison Fields. Here's another prayer. Dear Morning Lord, and aren't you a dearie? Haven't I just had the grandest time? Sure, if I was honey, I wouldn't have trouble getting down a hill, so warm and good I feel. I've been headed here to pay you homage and beyond other business for some 2 odd months, and every mile has unearthed more and more kindnesses. For example, when my sleeping roll was infested with bedbugs, eating me disagreeably, Morning Lord, I have no qualms admitting it. A woman gave me a spare of hers, and it was toasty warming of her night, and she with 2 children of her own to tend. Anyway, thanks for pouring your honey heat over each and every day, cloudy or no, here for a lone woman barefoot and smiling on the long road. No. I want to read the curse, but it's hard to... It's just... I think maybe I just can't interact with it. No, it seems to be arranged in a way that I can't read it. I can mark it. See, it's like... that? No. Morning Lord, you never rose up over nothing. You're just a fucking sham, like all God's dirty stupid animals. Oh, if you're rotting pigs. Wee, you ain't got shit on the absolute. It's beautiful, it's gonna fuck you like the cheapest horse. Yeah, that's a very eloquent way to voice that. I guess just some angry absolutes. Interesting, means that there are some absolute cultists also around here. Okay, let's use the waypoint to get back Shadowheart. So curious to see the Githyanki creche. Oh, and inside are kobolds. Interesting. And this one is dancing. Interesting, so there are kobolds around? Oh. Do you see that? I think there's a Githyanki and some halflings?
That's enough. On your feet.
Where are you taking us?
Oh, they are
If
so
this is about
cultists.
that weapon your friend was talking about, we don't have it and we don't know shit about it.
Silence! Move!
No. No, I'm not going in there. I won't.
Don't think.
Anyone want to join her?
Charming.
As I thought. Through the doors. Now! The captain is expecting you.
On the other hand, I don't know if like death is maybe the
Carefully.
better fate
These cultists have the creche on high alert.
than to be at the mercy of some Githyanki. We can cast Wave of Death on her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why were you so desperate to run?
Scared. Hurt. Bad things.
Likewise.
Yankee. Torture.
What were you doing here?
Path to Moonrise Towers. Absolute. Answering the call.
They're just normal cultists. Don't seem like true souls or anything. What is happening at Moonrise Towers?
Gathering. Coalescing. Preparing.
Preparing for what?
Orders from the general.
Wonder what they are planning, or what Catherick is planning. I didn't count, but I think we are now on to the last question. Or do you know about this weapon?
Nothing. Was telling the truth. Didn't know anything.
We have one more question, but we can just ask what general. So I guess we have to ask that. What general?
Chosen of
Catherine
the
Storm, I guess.
absolute.
Who else?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
What to do?
It's funny how fitting the summer robe of Gale and our cloak look.
If the Githyanki aren't fond of the cultists, could be a good thing.
On the other hand, the Githyanki don't seem to be fond of anyone.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it.
I'm not
Stay
sure
away from the Githyanki.
what to make of our guardian. Look how many mind flayer parasites we
They're
got.
hunting you. They want the artifact. They'll stop at nothing to take it from you.
I think the only thing I think which is clear is that we're not going to give them the artifact. And that might lead to some trouble with Lae'zel. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. See if the artifact says something or can do something.
Curious ornate box. Its many sides are engraved with indecipherable glyphs.
No, we can just do the same things and they all let you nothing.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, you might have to run, and I might have to run without Lae'zel. Open this door. Lockpicking impossible. Those are my favorite doors. Can't even blast it open. So I think we can go in through here. Look at that. The windows are broken. Just jump in.
What are you
you be too drunk? It's not possible.
It's a drunken kobold looter. Just close the door. And since they are all hostile, I don't think there's any dialogue option, which is quite sad. I like kobolds. So Lae'zel, go for it. Do the bong. 37 damage. Ow. Shadowheart is very hard elements. Ah, and he has lots of alcohol with him. Am I surprised?
Have a lot on my
Ah,
mind.
maybe a little.
Well,
Could have also drank all of it.
wonder if the gods are watching me.
Hey. Maybe we should be smart and sneaky.